taping it on one of the iPads too?
Am I recording it?
Yep.
Can do. Yeah, I'll record it on this.
Just in case, I guess. Check. Whew. Well, I need to plug in too, don't I? Man, so complicated. They always have cows around. Pardon me?
It's not looking like it's live.
Do you want to check on my iPad and see if it's appearing there? Well, we don't want it to appear live, right? We want it to be private, so it won't appear on there until afterwards. Well, when you go through those settings, there's an option for it to be public or private. And then we can go through and change it from public to private later. Or private to public.
See that by going to the Second Wind Music Center, right? My phone.
Yeah, but, well, I might be able to. You might be able to see it on here.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Yeah.
There.
So, we'll turn the sound down. Well, you can turn it up if you want to listen to what it sounds like on there. Whatever, with the, you know. All right, so I probably want to be a little closer to this mic. I suppose that's true. Yep. All right. Well. Okay. And this isn't going out? I can see clearly now how the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. I think I can make it now, the pain is gone. All of the bad feelings have disappeared. We're good? Say the word. What's that? Oh yeah, is the monitor on? Yeah. Good afternoon, folks. Peter McLaughlin here at the Second Wind Music Center. We're here for our weekly Monday afternoon singing for seniors. And I guess I'm the singer today as well as the MC. And shame on me. Anyway, sometimes you need to do your homework sooner. Anyway, that's enough. That's as much as I'll say about that. So anyhow, I've got a dozen or so songs here for you. A few maybe new to you, a few hopefully some old favorites. These are all they're kind of my favorites. So anyway, I would like, before we get going too far, I'd like to thank New Horizons Canada for the funding for this program. And I'd also like to thank Paul Chilko, who's here doing sound and video. And hopefully, we'll keep our fingers crossed that next week we can be back with a live audience, and we'll see how that works. Anyway, in the meantime, we're going to start things off with a great little tune by Johnny Nash called I Can See Clearly Now. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. I think I can make it now, the pain is gone. All of the bad feelings have disappeared. Here is the rainbow I've been praying for. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Look all around, there's nothing but blue skies. Look straight ahead, there's nothing but blue skies. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Johnny Nash. Well, we're going to just move things right along. And this is an old tune, dates back to 1940s, but written by Mac Gordon and Harry Warren. Was recorded by Glenn Miller and the Andrews Sisters. And it's called Chattanooga Choo Choo. Pardon me, boy, is that the Chattanooga Choo Choo? Track 29, boy, you can give me a shine. I can afford to board the Chattanooga Choo Choo. I've got my fare and just a trifle to spare. You leave the Pennsylvania station about 3:45. Read a magazine and then you're in Baltimore. Dinner in the diner, nothing could be finer than to have your ham and eggs in Carolina. Then you hear the whistle blowing 8 to the bar. Then you know the Tennessee is not very far. Shovel all the coal in, gotta keep it rolling. Woo woo, Chattanooga, there you are. There's gonna be a certain party at the station. Satin and lace, I used to call Funny Face. Oh, she's gonna cry until I tell her that I'll never roam. So Chattanooga choo-choo, won't you choo-choo me home? Chattanooga, 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 Chattanooga. Oh, Chattanooga choo-choo, won't you choo-choo me home? Chattanooga choo-choo. All right. Well, now this is, through the beginning of the pandemic, I did a few live streams myself, and this got to be one of my very favorite tunes. And it's always been a favorite, but I guess I worked a little harder and got to be able to play it a little. Not well, but a little. Anyway, this was recorded by, was written by George Weiss, George Douglas, and Bob Thiel, and it was recorded by Louis Armstrong in 1967, and it topped the UK charts, and it was used in the movie Good Morning Vietnam, if you remember that, in 1988. And when they did that, they re-released the song and went up to the charted at 32 on the Billboard charts and number 13 in Canada. Anyway, it's called What a Wonderful World. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me, for you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Well, thank you. And yeah, this next tune, I think we need to do it right here, maybe. So this is another older tune, dates back to the late 20s, and but it's just a great kind of spiritual song. It's called "Keep on the Sunny Side." There's a dark and a troubled side of life. There's a bright, there's a sunny side too. Though we meet with the darkness and strife, the sunny side we also may view. So keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It will help us every day. It will brighten all the way if we'll keep on the sunny side of life. Oh, the storm and its fury broke today, crushing hopes that we cherish so dear. Clouds and storms will in time pass away. The sun again will shine bright and clear. If you keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It will help us every day. It will brighten all the way if you keep on the sunny side of life. Let us greet with the song of hope each day. Though the moment be cloudy or fair, lest our trust in our Savior always, who keepeth everyone in his care. So let us keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It will help us every day. It will brighten all the way if we keep on the sunny side of life. One more time. Oh, keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It will help us every day. It will brighten all the way if we'll keep on the sunny side of life. If we'll keep on the sunny side of life. There we go. If that doesn't pick you up, you know, what would? What would? Well, this next tune is it's a great old tune, been around a long time. It's kind of the ultimate sing-along song. If you ever happen to be wandering around Halifax and wind up in one of those dozens of Irish or Scottish pubs, you're sure to hear this, and everybody will rollick along with it. So anyway, this is called the Gypsy Rover. A gypsy rover came over the hill, down to the valley so shady. He whistled and he sang till the green woods rang, and he won the heart of a lady. Ah-dee-doo, ah-dee-doo, da-day, ah-dee-doo, ah-dee-day-dee. He whistled and he sang till the green woods rang, and he won the heart of a lady. She left her father his castle gates, she left her own fond lover, she left her servants and her estates to follow the gypsy rover. And ah-dee-doo, ah-dee-doo, da-day, ah-dee-doo, ah-dee-day-dee. He whistled and he sang till the green woods rang, and he won the heart of a lady. Her father saddled his fastest steed, searched the valleys all over, sought his daughter at great speed in the whistling gypsy rover. And ah-dee-doo, ah-dee-doo, da-day, ah-dee-doo, ah-dee-day-dee. He whistled and he sang till the green woods rang, and he won the heart of a lady. Came at last to a mansion fine, down by the river Clady, and there was music, there was wine for the gypsy and his lady. He is no gypsy, my father, she said, but lord of these lands all over, and I will stay till my dying day with my whistling gypsy rover. Everybody now, ah-dee-doo, ah-dee-doo, da-day, ah-dee-doo, ah-dee-day-dee. He whistled and he sang till the green woods rang, and he won the heart of a lady. Well, there we go. So we've got another old tune here. It's like there's no new tunes. There's lots of new tunes. I'm just not doing them today. Well, I might have a couple. I'll sneak them in. Anyway, this is an old tune. Well, I've done it with several choirs, but long before that, we used to sing it in the car with my mother, and that's where most of my musical education came from. Anyway, it's called Side by Side. Dates back to 1927, and Oh, we ain't got a barrel of money. Maybe we're ragged and funny, but we'll travel along, singing a song side by side. Oh, I don't know what's coming tomorrow. Maybe it's trouble and sorrow, but we'll travel the road, sharing our load side by side. Through all kinds of weather, what if the sky should fall? Just as long as we're together, it doesn't matter at all. When they've all had their quarrels and parted, we'll be the same as we started, just traveling along, singing a song side by side. Oh, we ain't got a barrel of money. Maybe we're ragged and funny, but we'll travel along, singing a song side by side. Everybody needs a friend like that. How are we doing for time? Oh, tons of time. Well, we've got some time. Well, here, we're going to just slide on over to the East Coast, the real East Coast, right to Newfoundland. And here's an old favorite called Eyes the By. I's the by what builds the boat, and I's the by what sails her. I's the by what catches the fish and brings them home to Lizer. Hip your partner Sally to Bow, hip your partner Sally Brown. Boga, Twillingate, Morton's Harbor, all around the circle. Sods and rinds to cover your flake, cake and tea for supper. Caught fish in the spring of the year, fried in maggoty butter. Hip your partner Sally to Bow, hip your partner Sally Brown. Boga, Twillingate, Morton's Harbor, all around the circle. I don't want your maggoty fish, that's no good for winter. I can buy as good as that way down in Bonavista. Hip your partner Sally to Bow, hip your partner Sally Brown. Boga, Twillingate, Morton's Harbor, all around the circle. I took Liza to a dance and faced that she could travel. Every step that she did take was up to her knees in gravel. Hip your partner Sally to Bow, hip your partner Sally Brown. Boga, Twillingate, Morton's Harbor, all around the circle. Susan White, she's out of sight, her petticoat wants a border. Old Sam Oliver in the corner, Hister in the corner. Hip your partner Sally to Bow, hip your partner Sally Brown. Boga, Twillingate, Morton's Harbor, all around the circle. Hip your partner Sally to Bow, hip your partner Sally Brown. Boga, Twillingate, Morton's Harbor, all around the circle. Whoo! Well, now we're going to dig back into the another one of those great old Irish songs, and this is really quite a lovely tune, and I have to say this was kind of my introduction to downtown Johnville in 1978, I believe. I played with the Grand Falls Band. And it was the 100th anniversary of the Johnville Picnic, and as a special treat, they had a little parade, and they brought our band down from Grand Falls to play in the parade. And there was a group playing there from Ireland called Fiddler's Elbow, and one of the gentlemen I've since run into a few times, courtesy of my neighbor Ann Brennan. His name was Roy Arbuckle, and a great musician and great organizer of many, many things. But one of the tunes I got to hear that afternoon by Fiddler's Elbow was this tune called Fiddlers Green. And took me quite a number of years to find it afterwards, but I did eventually find a copy of it, and have since, learned at least most of it. And anyway, it's pretty self-explanatory. Fiddlers Green. Here we go. As I walked by the dockside one evening so rare, to view the still waters and taste the salt air, I heard an old fisherman singing this song. Oh, then take me away, boys, me time is not long. Wrap me up in me oilskins and jumpers. No more on the docks I'll be seen. Just tell me, old shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mates, and I'll see you someday on Fiddlers Green. Now Fiddlers Green is a place I hear tell, where fishermen go when they don't go to hell, where the weather is fair and the dolphins do play, and the cold coast of Greenland is far, far away. Wrap me up in me oilskins and jumpers. No more on the docks I'll be seen. Just tell me, old shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mates, and I'll see you someday on Fiddlers Green, where the skies are all clear and there's never a gale, and the fish jump on board with a swish of their tail. Where you be at your leisure, there's no work to do, and the skipper's below making tea for the crew. Wrap me up in me oilskins and jumpers. No more on the docks I'll be seen. Just tell me, old shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mates, and I'll see you someday on Fiddlers Green. Now when you are docked and the long trip is through, there's balls and there's grog and there's lassies there too, where the girls are all pretty and the beer is all free, and there's bottles of rum growing on every tree. Wrap me up in the oilskins and jumpers. No more on the docks I'll be seen. Just tell me, old shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mates, and I'll see you someday on Fiddlers Green. I don't want a harp nor a halo, not me. Just give me a breeze and a good rollin' sea. I'll play me old squeeze box as we sail along. With wind in the rigging, I'd sing me this song. Wrap me up in me oilskins and jumpers. No more on the docks I'll be seen. Just tell me, old shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mates, and I'll see you someday on Fiddlers Green. Just tell me, old shipmates, I'm taking a trip, mates, and I'll see you someday on Fiddlers Green. Fiddlers Green. Great little tune. So here we are. Here's another tune we used to sing, well, sometimes while doing the dishes at home, but sometimes in the car too. Anyway, and I believe it was recorded by Bing Crosby at one point in time. Anyway, I guess the underlying message here is, you know, get an education while you can, I guess, you know. And this is called Swinging on a Star. Would you like to swing on a star, carry moonbeams home in a jar, and be better off than you are? Or would you rather be a mule? A mule is an animal with long funny ears, kicks up at anything he hears. His back is brawny and his brain is weak. He's just plain stupid with a stubborn streak. And by the way, if you hate to go to school, you may grow up to be a mule. Or would you like to swing on a star, carry moonbeams home in a jar, and be better off than you are? Or would you rather be a pig? A pig is an animal with dirt on his face. His shoes are a terrible disgrace. He's got no manners when he eats his food. He's fat, he's lazy, and extremely rude. But if you don't care a feather or a fig, you may grow up to be a pig. Or would you like to swing on a star, carry moonbeams home in a jar, and be better off than you are? Or would you rather be a fish? A fish won't do anything but swim in a brook. He can't write his name or read a book. To fool the people is his only thought, and though he's slippery, he still gets caught. But if that sort of life is what you wish, you may grow up to be a fish. All the monkeys out in the zoo, every day you'll meet quite a few. So you see, it's all up to you. You can be better than you are. You could be swinging on a star. Swinging on a star. All kinds of fun. All right. So this next tune is a tune by a gentleman who I have to say is probably my favorite songwriter, and was a wonderful songwriter. And it's a gentleman named Stan Rogers, and this is a tune called Lies, and he wrote it. The story, so I heard, and you know, may or may not be true, like any good story. He was playing a concert somewhere out in the prairies, and he saw this woman in the crowd who, you know, was younger than she looked, I guess, he thought maybe there were, you know, she had cares and worries that made her look a little older. And he came up with this song about it. It's called Lies. Are you looking for Kim? I think she's downstairs. Yep. No worries. This is life in the live world. Last the kids are gone now for the day. She reaches for the coffee as the school bus pulls away. Another day to tend the house and plan for Friday at the Legion when she's dancing with her man. Sure was a bitter winter, but Friday will be fine. Maybe last year's Easter dress will serve her one more time. She'd pass for 29, but for her eyes. And winter lines are telling wicked lies. All lies. All those lines are telling wicked lies. Lies, all lies. Too many lines there in that face, too many to erase or to disguise. They must be telling lies. Is this the face that won for her the man whose amazed and clumsy fingers put that ring upon her hand? No need to search the mirror for the years. The menace in their message shouts across a blur of tears. So this is beauty's finish, like Rodin's Belle Lumiere, the pretty maiden trapped inside a ranch wife's toil and care. Well, after 7 kids, that's no surprise. But why cannot her mirror tell her lies? All lies. All those lines are telling wicked lies. Lies, all lies. Too many lines there in that face, too many to erase or to disguise. She must be telling lies. Then she shakes off the bitter web she wove and turns to set the mirror gently face down by the stove. She gathers up her apron in her hand and pours a cup of coffee, drips carnation from the can. Thinks ahead to Friday, 'cause Friday will be fine. She'll look up in that weathered face that loves hers line for line, and see that maiden shining in his eyes, and laugh at how her mirror tells her lies. All lies. All those lines are telling wicked lies. Lies, all lies. Too many lines there in that face, too many to erase or to disguise. They must be telling lies. Nice tune, nice tune. Well, we may be going to squeeze our timeline here a little bit, but gotta Gonna sneak in one or two more tunes. Can I do that, Paul? Okay. Well, since we did a song for Western farmers' wives, maybe we'll do a song for Western farmers, and maybe Eastern farmers too. Anybody who happens to, if you happen to know a farmer who has got the cow bug, and I don't mean the actual, well, you'll understand. Anyway, this is kind of a fun little tune written by Corblund. You would usually hear Corblund performing with Corblund and the Hurtin' Albertans, is the name of his band. And I've just learned to really like this tune, and it's kind of fun. Anyway, it's called Cows Around, and for any of you farmers out there who just happen to have cows, you'll find a lot of this story sounds familiar. Here we go. Everything is better with some cows around. Living in town sometimes brings me down. Let me bestow this western blessing, share what I have found. May you always have cows around. What else you gonna spend your extra money on? What else is gonna get you up hours before dawn? What else is gonna keep you toiling on and on and on? May you always have cows around. Come on, you know that you've got too much time on your hands and not nearly enough complication in your plans. You need to invite all of the frustration that you can. May you always have cows around. 'Cause everything is better with some cows around. Living in town sometimes brings me down. Let me bestow this western blessing, leave one saddle bound. May you always have cows around. What else could make a bishop swear like a sailor might? What else could cause such tension between a man and his wife? What else would ever bring all these enhancements to your life? May you always have cows around. What else is gonna get out when you don't close the gate? What else is gonna make you prematurely show your age? What else will take a run at you in a fit of bovine rage? May you always have cows around. Because everything is better with some cows around. Living in town sometimes brings me down. A lowless western blessing leaves you cattle bound. May you always have cows around. What kind of cows, Corb? Well, there's Hereford, Highland, Simmental, Welshback, and Blaine and Choo, Kiana, Limousine, Short, 2C2, Texas, Longhorn, Corey, and Romanella, Galloway, and Angus, Brahma, Brangus, Jersey, Gerdstein, Holstein. Hey, well. Ba-dum, ba-ba, ba-dum, 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 ba-ba, wah, 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 wah. Bum, doo-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-ba, ba-da, ba. Ba-da-dum, ba-ba-dum, ba-da-da, ba-ba-dum, ba-dum. You might have let them You might have had to let them dig for oil and gas. You might have had to turn the place into an exotic game ranch. You might have had to do all kinds of things to raise the cash, so you'd always have cows around. What else you gonna lose it all like Daddy did? What else will make sure you have nothing left for your kids. It's too late now, you know it is. You just as well admit it. You've a badly flawed and sentimental masochisticness, and that despite all the statistics and the advice you can get, you will always have cows around, because everything is better with some cows around. Living in town sometimes brings me down. You won't know what you've been missing till you hear that sound. May you always have cows around. May you always have cows around. Well, there. Well, Paul's going to get mad at me, but I'm going to sneak one more tune in just because, you know, there's a microphone. Anyway, this is a great old tune by Tennessee Ernie Ford. You all know it. You can sing along. Some people say a man is made out of mud. A poor man's made out of muscle and blood. Muscle and blood and skin and bone. A mind that's weak and a back that's strong. You load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and you're deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. I was born one morning when the sun didn't shine. I picked up a shovel and I walked to the mine. I loaded 16 tons of number 9 coal, and the straw boss said, well, bless my soul, you load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and you're deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. I was born one morning, it was drizzling rain. Fighting and trouble are my middle name. I was raised in a canebrake by an old mama lion. Can't no high-toned woman make me walk the line. You load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and the deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. If you see me coming, better step aside. A lot of men did and a lot of men died. I got one fist of iron, the other of steel. If the right one don't get you, then the left one will. You load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and you're deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Thank you very much, and hope we'll see you again next week, folks. Please enjoy, be kind to one another, and have a good week. So long.